guys, Joey with Unearthing Appalachia. I wanted to get on here and give you all a little heads up of what's coming up soon, hopefully. Between me and Travis, our kids have been out of school due to the whole COVID issue. And here recently, I uploaded 2 videos a month ago. But here recently, Kentucky and West Virginia and a bunch of other states around us, we got hammered with, it started off with an ice storm. We had at least a 1/4 inch of ice. And then on top of that, we had about 5 inches of snow. Then we ended up having another little bit of ice. It wasn't no 1/4 inch, but it was just a little layer of ice. And then another 3 inches of snow on top of that. So we've been on a standstill on going out digging, doing anything. During that ice storm, it broke. Behind my house, when that ice storm was happening, you could hear trees popping, cracking, falling everywhere. We was without power for 11 days. But, we're from Kentucky. We survived. There's a lot of people that lost power. I think about what they said Kentucky was almost 90% in our area without power. And I know Travis, he said I think he lost his power for about 6 days. Well, all the snow, ice, everything melted off. That of course, all the melt brought the creeks up. And then on top of that, the Weather Channel predicted that we were supposed to have 2 to 3 inches of rain. Well, to the 2 to 3 inches of rain, it came. Now we've had bad flooding. And our rivers, have been backed up like crazy. They've canceled school. We haven't even had online schooling for the kids. But everything's starting to go down. The rivers are receding now. And I got a chance. I was off work today. I work quite a bit. But I was off work today. Got a chance. I went out and looked at a big overhang. This is the biggest overhang I've been in yet. Between the first overhang that me and Brian dug and the overhang that me and Travis dug, this one tops them. I sampled it today, and I believe 100% fact that we will start pulling stuff out of there, but it's just going to be deep. So we're going to have to dig real deep for this stuff. But how I come upon this overhang is I shed hunt every year at a guy's farm. And he had 2 overhangs on his farm, and today I went out and checked them out. And they wasn't no good. One of them was real small. The other one had water running through it, had been washed out. It was literally rock bottom. And me and him got to talking, and he told me that he had a cousin. And I said, well, and he said there was a big overhang right behind his cousin's house. He said him and his cousin used to camp in it a lot. He said it's huge. I said, well, okay. So he had to go to town, so I followed him out, and he showed me where the place was, and I went up, introduced myself to his cousin, and got to talking to him, told him what I do, what I'm looking for. Nicest guy ever met in my life. He didn't hesitate one bit. He said, yeah, go ahead, go check it out. He said, do what you got to do. So I went, sampled it, took a few pictures. And y'all will see here in a little bit that the overhang, I'm going to post a few pictures on here. So, guys, I just wanted to give y'all a little update and let you know we're still here, ready to dig, and hopefully we'll be digging a lot here soon. And we're going to switch it up a little bit. You know, I've always had a metal detector. I've got an H250 Garrett. Travis, he just went and bought him a big new metal detector. So, here soon, we might be switching out, you know, every now and then. We're still going to dig a lot of rock cliffs. But we're going to start doing a little metal detecting too on the side. But guys, until then, I wish y'all well. And guys, later. Alright everybody, Unearthing Appalachia back. I've been out driving around this morning getting permission for overhangs that I've heard about here in Kentucky, you know, on people's farms. And I literally just went and knocked on the door. Nice guy, couldn't ask for no one nicer. Introduced myself, told him, you know, what I was wanting to do. And he sent me, literally, it's right behind his house. There's a pond down below this overhang. So guys, I haven't touched a shovel in this place yet. I just want you to look how big this is. I mean, that goes back, from where I'm standing, it's 20 foot back under here. I mean, look at this. Look at my shovel to the ceiling. And I'm still going. Check this out. I mean, man, this is crazy. Well, guys, I'm going to hop off here and get to sifting some dirt. And hopefully, I'll be back with an artifact later.